What are some of the best clubs you've played against?
Played against West Brom. I played against an FA Cup, good team. Sheffield United as well, and big teams in this league, so like Sunderland, Wigan. Yeah, they're probably good teams I played against.
I'm supposed to mention Wigan though, I don't mention Wigan.
Who or what inspired you to choose football as a career?
I'm not sure. I'll say I used to, when I was young, I used to watch Henry a lot. It's weird I'm a defender, but I used to watch Henry a lot, and from watching him I just fell in love with football, and I just stick to it, and I just in love it. Yeah.
Strange, there's a few Arsenal fans in the team, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a few London boys. So
yeah.
Arsenal fans, yeah.
Dapo supports Arsenal, doesn't
he? Dapo, Liam.
Yeah.
Dapo, Liam, me. I think that's it. Nate, yeah. Quite a few.
All Arsenal fans, it's not right, is it?
What was training like during lockdown?
During lockdown. Well, so when we was off or when we was in, because there was a period where we had to actually train at home for ourselves. Yeah, it was hard because usually you get a routine to come in every morning, but we couldn't come in because of lockdown, so we had to just train at home. So we had to get up and do our work. And then there was a period when we went back, when it was more isolated, we had to change in different change rooms, and we couldn't train as a big group. We had to train in like threes and fours. Yeah, it was different, but it was alright.
And then what was it like playing behind closed doors? I don't know if that was going to be a question. What was it like playing with no fans?
After a while, you get used to it. Sometimes it seems like a training ground game, but obviously there's points on the line, so you got to take it serious. And yeah, after a while, I just got normal, and yeah, I was just enjoying it.
Good to see the fans back.
Yeah, massive to see the fans back. Yeah.
If you had one piece of advice for a future footballer, what would it be?
I would say just work hard. I'll say always work hard, give you 100%, and I think the most important thing, just be happy and just enjoy it.
What's the hardest thing about being a footballer?
I'll say distractions outside football. So you have friends that might want to go out, but you can't go out because you've got training the next day. Yeah, I'll say distractions is probably the hardest thing.
What qualities do you need to be a player?
Qualities. Obviously, everyone's got different technique abilities, but I'll say to be a top player, you need to work hard. Work hard and be professional.
What qualities do you need to be a defender? Because you're a defender. What qualities do you need to be the best of yourself?
Again, you need to be professional. You need to look after your diet, so you're always fit, and just go gym. You need to go gym a lot. Just do like lots of core exercise so you're strong. And that's it really.
How old was you when you first started football?
Young, probably 8, 9, probably, yeah.
How old were you when you first at the club? When did you get attached to a club first?
So I started playing Sunday League when I was probably about 10, 11 I think it was.
And in terms of a pro club, when did they get interested for the first
time? Pro club, 14. Yeah, about 14 till about 14, from 14, yeah.
What is it like leaving your home country or town to go and play for a club?
At the start, so the first time you do it, it's quite hard because you're away from home, you're away from your family, your friends. But then you just get into a routine, and you obviously with a football club, you make new friends and stuff. So it becomes alright after a while.
What are 2 positives and 2 negatives of working in the sports industry?
Well, the positives, obviously you're doing what you love, and with the fans' support, and you go to another positive. You go to a lot of good stadiums, and you travel a lot with your team. The negatives, I'll say some games are quite far away, where you need to stay overnight for 2 nights. So you're away from home for 2 nights, and another negative.
Here's a big thing in football. What's it like when you get a lot of criticism? I mean, social media's been a big issue.
Yeah, I'll say that's massive. You get a lot of. So say one game you might not play as good as people expect you to play. You might get people messaging you on Instagram or Twitter, social media, just with abuse and stuff. So that's a big thing that they're trying to take out football now, and hopefully they can do it.
How do you manage that, Ricardo? Do you just kind of ignore it? Do you not go on social media after certain games, or how do you do it? Because it's tough. You get
Yeah, it's hard because obviously you get notifications and stuff. So I just maybe like after a game, I wouldn't go on my. If I do perform bad, I wouldn't really go on my phone for a couple of days, let it die down, and then it goes back to normal.
How are the teammates with that? Because obviously Kachunka had an issue earlier on in the year with racism. How are the teammates with supporting each other with? Because obviously everyone has a bad game.
Yeah.
Do you rally around for each other?
Yeah, of course. Like we got a great group. Everyone sticks together. We got group chats and stuff. So everyone just on each other's backs, and everyone just sticks together and just helps each other out.
What were the difficulties you had while growing up, trying to be a footballer? How did you beat to be where you are now?
I'll say so say you want to sign for a team, they might not like you or think you're good enough. That's like a little step down. So you need to just keep going. And that happened to me once. I got released from Dagenham Redbridge as a youth team, and then I was kind of stuck where to go next. But eventually I went down the league, performed well, and I went higher 2 leagues. So
I don't know if you know that Rico's played non-league football for quite a lot of years and had to sort of come up the hard way, didn't you? And prove yourself to get part of your career, you get knockbacks, don't you?
Yeah, you get a lot of knockbacks, and that's probably like one of the hardest things as well, just to stay positive and grounded, and good things always come out of them bad things.